Blackwood March Cannery Factory, Eonia Blackwood, Aldorus March. So March and Blackwood. And Central Grimshaven Bay. Okay.
Just when I thought I'd actually get somewhere first for once.
Hello there, Mr. Reed. I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Do we know each other?
Well, I must say, I'm a little hurt. The Yellow Kings know everything that goes on in this Borg.
Yeah,
that
the
includes
Yellow
you.
Kings. Yeah, who are they?
I've seen some of your
It's
gang's
Johannes
handiwork
Vandenberg,
before.
of course.
What's your angle?
Us? Well, call us concerned citizens. And this is just the kind of situation we concern ourselves with. I believe you recently lost something important.
Sorry for
We're
yawning
here
so
to
much.
make sure you get it back.
The seal.
Uh-huh. Gotta find it before you go complete cuckoo like all them chosen before you.
Oh, so they know about the Chosen. I mean, I knew that they knew a lot, but it seems to be... It's interesting that there's been several Chosen before.
What did you just say about the other chosen?
All the chosen go bonkers eventually. Whatever you're doing, you better step on it. You ain't safe, and from what I hear, it's been showing.
Yeah.
So what do you get out of this?
I just do what I'm told. And my boss was very clear about this.
Your boss? Who would that be?
Oh, don't you worry, sir. He'll find you when all is said and done.
He already
So,
has.
Do we
He's
have
my
a
friend.
problem
Maybe.
or not?
Not at all. You're here already. Do your thing. Just leave us be while we do ours. If Evernote Blackwood shows his face, we'll put him down for good this time. Don't you worry.
The thing is that I need to kind of remember some of the details if I'm gonna make good decisions.
Don't worry. We'll stand watch.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
We've got your back, Mr. Reed.
Ah, thank you, kind sir. Maybe you can have my ass instead. That came out weird. It was supposed to be funny. I mean, maybe it was. Who knows? Someone might have laughed.
Ah, how old is this? Someone could have cleaned this up, right?
You eat octopus? What's that? It doesn't look like chicken, it looks like ugh. It looks like ugh.
Looks like everybody left mid-meeting.
What's this then? Mr. Blackwood, thank you for your generous donation. Every can of fish you have delivered to us will help. Per your request about the recent cases of matching hallucinations, our patient's privacy is paramount, but for a patron like you, some arrangement could be made. I will notify you when I manage to piece something together. I feel obligated to ask, however, what is your interest in this, Dr. Palmer? Dr. Palmer, I recognize that name. Oh. Maybe I've read it before.
I'm lucky you bastards left your research before you fled. All of the chosen are in here.
Yeah, that's a little dumb. Oh, sorry. Why would you just leave your research? I mean, they just assumed that this was a secure area, still. Mine pellets. Time to put pieces together. Ebonot's ritual. Monitoring the chosen ones. Ebonot Blackwood wants to free those cursed to carry the seed, whatever his reasons or methods may be. Because Ebonot was trying to find the chosen ones, and he was doing experiments on people, trying to see if they were the chosen ones, and a lot of them died. The chosen go mad. If I can't get rid of the seed soon, I will go completely mad like the rest of the chosen. Don't know what the seed is. Evernote was promised a great destiny, then denied it. He's obsessed with the idea of becoming chosen. Yeah, because we read a family note saying that he couldn't go to the... what's it called again? There's like a cycle thing where the fish people seems to migrate back to the ocean, and he wasn't picked. He didn't have the right stuff, or like he wasn't chosen, so he couldn't go with his family and fulfill his destiny. And everyone was like, "Oh, you're the chosen one," since he was born. And then all of a sudden, well, you're not. So of course that makes people go mad. There's no escaping my curse. Evernote Blackwood tried to develop a ritual to lift the curse from the chosen, but all of his previous attempts killed the participant. It seems the curse is my burden and mine alone. I need to get the seal back from Evernote. I mean, I assume that was just already... Oh, I can choose. Evernote's ritual could rid me of the curse of the Dreamer's Seed now that he has the missing element. Evernote's ritual inevitably killed the participant. What is the answer here? Evernote Blackwood developed a ritual to lift the curse from the chosen and took the seal of Katagonar, I think that's how you say it, believing it was the missing element. For all I know, this is the only chance to save myself from this madness. I need to find Evernote. So either now when he has the seal, which kinda makes sense, he's the only one who kinda knows how to do the ritual, and now he has a missing ingredient, so he could lift the curse from me, but it could also mean that I die, or I'm kinda helpless, right? And I need to get the seal back from him, but that wouldn't help my destiny. So either I take a chance and get cured or die, or I'm the chosen one and die. I don't know what happens to the chosen one. You go mad. But if he cures me, would that make him the chosen one? And that's probably not a good thing, right? So since he's been killing a lot of people because he wants to be the chosen one, he doesn't seem to be the most stable person, and making him the chosen one if I get cured is not a good thing. And I can unlock it and see. Oh, nice little gathering of stuff. Since dark eons before the age of man, Katagonar lies beneath the ground. In that eldritch prison rests the dreamer's hidden daughter, bound to never leave. But there are those who would free the daughter if the dreamer's seed would only pass to her. Each turn of the cycle, thus carrying the seed, are drawn to Katagonar, driven by hideous visions. The seal of Katagonar will open the way, many will try and perish. When the stars are right and the dreamers stir in this house, only one will succeed. The daughter shall be freed, and from her swollen womb the dreamer shall spawn once more. So the chosen one has sex with the daughter? Am I like out of the... like, am I thinking that right? When I think the seed, I'm thinking something perverse. Maybe I just kill them. Oh,
You
there
are
you
here, Mr. Reed. Just when I was starting to think I'd come on too strongly.
You have an odd way of making advances.
You're hardly the charmer yourself.
Hey,
I was
speak
hoping
for
we
yourself.
could talk. It's the least you could do after bringing those gentlemen along.
Did he kill them?
Those gentlemen were here when I arrived. Tell me, what were they after?
They have been a nuisance, hounding me for some time. I don't know their leader, but whoever they are, they're determined.
And so you slaughtered them.
They wanted me dead. I retaliated. If I looked, Mr. Reed, would I not find your hands soiled the same way?
Maybe. I mean, you did save my life, but I don't
You
like
saved my
you
life
anyway.
at the Temple of Dagon. Why?
How could I not? I suspected that you
cute.
too were chosen. As it turns out, I was right. We walked the same path, you and I. I extended only the courtesy of a fellow traveler. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's reassuring.
Yeah, thanks. So I'm not cute? Thank you. Why are
So
you
you're
here?
here on some kind of, what, pilgrimage?
This is where my family once gathered, before descending into the depths, never to see the sun again. They left me here. Punishment for being disappointed.
Yeah, because he's not...
Lacking the curse they wanted to exploit,
Sorry.
as if that were all I was.
Because he doesn't look very fish-like, so that's probably the lack of curse, that he doesn't have the features, so he can't really follow his family down.
I was told the Chosen all go insane. Is it true?
All of them. No ordinary human can bear the curse, but I was destined to carry this burden, trained for it. It is mine alone, yet still I am denied it.
I mean, if he's trained for it, he doesn't seem like the most stable person to carry the curse.
I can't let you have the seal.
Now, Charles, let's be civilized. By now you know enough to understand what this entails. I'll make you an offer. I have been groomed for this. I have waited my entire life for this. I am chosen.
But you're not.
I am chosen. Let me free you from the burden.
I mean... Yeah, you mean kill me, because...
Kill me, you mean? Yeah, I found your cozy little cemetery in
Yeah.
the manor's cellar. All those satisfied customers.
Yes, there were some early complications with the ritual, but now Katiganar itself will guide my
Katiganar.
hand.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the Dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall
coughing
be
because of
free.
bullshit.
Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
None of it was easy. I have given everything I have, everything to be here. I know this is my fate, our fate. You can be saved.
Oh no, he does
Mr.
have
Reed,
fish-like
let me
scales on his
I
stomach.
beg you, this is not where your journey ends.
Oh, this is the choice. So, like I said before, if I let him heal me, or I'm dying, like that's going to happen. Either he heals me or kills me in one of the options. Which is the first option. There might be my last chance I'm in. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get cured. I mean, I assume so, but then he's gonna be the chosen one. And I don't trust him, but I also don't trust Johannes Vanderberg, because I know that's the guy. But he's never lied to me, Johannes Vanderberg, and from what I understand, he has never done anything truly bad. He's just tried to prevent all of this, tried to prevent Blackwood. So, and the other option is that I take the seal, which means that I'm kinda saying that I'm gonna sacrifice my insanity. No, sacrifice my sanity if I'm the chosen one.
I've
yeah.
seen what happened to your other guinea pigs, and I'm not eager to join them. I'm leaving.
I
So I
can't
might have to
let
kill
do
you.
that, Charles. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. Death awaits any man who will stand between me and my destiny.
Yeah. You're dead. I'm trying to shoot you in the back there. You're fine. Hello, Johannes. Did you kill that policeman outside?
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Did you kill these? Oh no, Johannes is dead. I thought he was just
It
lounging.
appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
No. No. So both of them are dead
3
now?
shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
No. So the mystery of Johannes is kinda... I wish I could talk to him at least. Why am I going insane? Is there something here? Yeah.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn glui hastor vatharanek ungibunma.
Yeah, that's easy to repeat. I don't know what language that is, so I don't want to be insulting, but...
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Why am I going insane here? Is there more stuff I could see? Because... it's not just this one, right? Is it him? No. Kinda lose your mind. But Johannes is dead. And it couldn't have been Blackwood, because it was recent.
As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even. And added to an even makes it odd.
Because he was into philosophy.
Le philosophe
Yeah.
inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms.
He had a philosophy club.
Pierre de Lalande, repercussions and reflections.
So that's probably here where he had his meetings and talked about it, but doesn't really give us a clue of what happened, like the murder itself. Just gives us some more confirmation about the backstory of Johannes, because we already knew that he was in a philosophy club, so now it's like, oh, this is where you met. But there's nothing else, right? Or am I missing something? Most likely.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg,
No.
and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
Hey, you're the bad guy. Who is the bad guy then? Killer was blackmailed. A man was forced to assassinate Vanderberg to keep his wife safe. Don't know how you found that out. We're just picking up a hat, but... oh, appreciate it.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine.
Aww. Now I like Johannes. Now I'm like, you're not a bad guy. You escape it.
Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Aww.
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened
I
here.
mean, it's this one first.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of... Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
And then I assume that he calls,
Police?
and then he
Mr.
runs.
Vanderberg has been shot!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to
Yeah.
call the police.
Because it could have been any order, like he could have run away and then called the police. So the police knows about this. Could that have been the... because you could just only see half of his face, but I didn't recognize his voice. I was thinking it could have been the son, who again? Let's see. It's like one of the family, Grant. What's his name, Grant? No, I don't remember. 'Cause we met a son that has a scar on half of his face. I think his name is Grant, but I'm unsure. Cutscene.
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Was it like my hat? Like a similar hat? Is that what they're going on? Same bullet and same hat? So someone tried to frame, because I didn't think the guy looked like me. You know, the guy that was blackmailed. I was like, where this?
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
I don't remember you.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor?
Yeah, Carpenter.
To what
Grant
do I owe the
Carpenter, or
pleasure?
what?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The
Oh, yeah,
name's
Frank.
Frank.
I remember.
Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well,
Good.
you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I mean, that's interesting because in the Carpenter mission, you could either help the dad or the son. They were the son was plotting against the dad. So whoever you helped would basically help you now. So that's why they're saying Mr. Carpenter. Because no matter what choice you did, this is what's gonna end up, I assume.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but
Yeah.
tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going
No,
on?
the hat is not similar
Of
at all.
course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
The plot thickens. Yeah, because he's like, sure, the witnesses is all wrong. It's like, yeah, but I actually didn't do it. Idiot. Frank. Where are you then? Can I take a photo of you? Are you going insane, sir? You look like you're going insane. Yeah. You're going insane.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir,
Because you're bad
I
cop.
didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
But everyone has a gun here. It's America.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun,
I mean,
firing
kinda,
at
that's
innocent
what I do.
passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
I'm protected? No, I'm sorry, I'll do
When
better.
you put it like that, I can see how I may have made some errors in judgment. Forgive me. I'll try to do better.
Well, that's a good start, Mr. Reed. Assuming you're not being sarcastic again. Just remember, If it weren't for your powerful
being
friends,
sarcastic.
you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
For being innocent. All the time. Oh. Don't tell me something bad has happened here as well. Oh. What? Yeah, that's the clone of the... What? Okay. That was, by the way, the younger clone of the father, which I forgot his name, of Carpenter family. So that's interesting. Why I would see that when I entered.
Charity work. Ugh. We could be running a real racket.
I mean, charity's good. It's honorable work.
Okay. I'd kill for a good fight.
The only thing on your mind is violence. Okay, let's go to Grant. Because he was right here. The old clone. And there was a photo of him with Frogmorton. Frogmorton is the ape man, and they were kissing on the photo, which really interesting twist that I didn't see coming. Here's the son. Yeah, he looked... It was him. Wasn't it?
Hello, Mr. Carpenter.
Mr. Reed, welcome.
But his
Things
voice was
are
different.
busy right now, but I hope we may soon find the time to share a conversation and some wine.
That's been a luxury lately.
Wine or time. Regardless, I won't delay you further.
I mean, it looked like him. They could, in this game, they seem like they're reusing a lot of the character models. Like the guy Frank, after jail, I've seen that character model a little too much. That's why it's like, who are you again? Because you look like everyone else, and when you say that out loud, you're like, that's just because they reused the character models, not because of anything else.
I appreciate you bailing me out of jail. I was in a difficult situation.
So, I mean,
A
could be
trifle,
using
Charles.
the character model
Though
for
I
him
understand you're not off the hook yet.
again.
Milton Pierce says he saw you killing Vanderberg.
I
Milton
didn't kill him.
Pierce?
I
Who's
believe
that?
you. From what I know of your character, even if you and Johannes had a falling out...
I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly.
You didn't have a falling
Reed,
out, though.
I trust you, but the police don't. If you can't find the real culprit, there's little more I can do. That being said, the Carpenter family still has its connections in the police department. Just let my taskmaster know when you have an alibi.
I mean, technically I could just say what I was doing to Carpenter, right? If I can trust him.
How are you feeling after everything that happened with Brutus?
Please, I'd rather not discuss it. But my father is upstairs, should you wish to see
No,
him.
he wasn't there. Yeah, Brutus is it's his real dad, it seems. Which I had to kill him because that's the choice I did. But the guy upstairs, that's why he hesitated and said father, is the younger clone of him from another dimension or something, like a multiverse. That's my understanding, that Brutus was doing a spell to make himself younger, but instead of making himself younger, just a younger clone popped up instead and took his place. And the clone just assumed that the other guy was a false one as well.
I get the feeling you knew Vanderberg.
He was an old friend, a man of rare mental clarity. I met him in Europe during the Great War. He and you are among the few decent men in this city. I hope that I won't need to choose one friend over the other.
I mean, I know he fought in the
You
Great War.
served during the Great War?
I'm asking
Yes.
anyway.
One of the hapless grunts at Meuse Argonne. I'm afraid I still find it hard to talk about.
I understand.
I already knew, but I wanted to see what he was said about it.
What do you know about Milton Pierce?
He's quite a prominent voice in political circles, though he's not afraid to play ugly. I saw his interview with the Oakmont Chronicle recently.
Do you know where I can find him?
He's somewhere in Reed Heights, but sorry, beyond that I can't be of much help.
Even though you
thanks
have
again,
connections
Mr.
everywhere, you
Carpenter.
don't know where
I should be
that
off.
person is.
Before you leave, here's a little problem solver for you. Should you run into any further difficulties, take care, Mr. Reed.
How
I'll
do I
set
get
aside some wine for when
bullets?
it's all over.
Yeah, machine gun? Ah, that's a real problem solver, thank you. Celebrities. Today our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Elog Street, is definitely a grand sight, but Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he's in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. So he lives in a nice place. And he's like, no, I know the commoners. Sure.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
Someone doesn't. This shouldn't be.
Budge.
Let's pick up my submarine gun. Just for the funsies. Milton, my earnest friend. It's been a while since we last met, and I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for so long? I expect to see you at the Crown Theatre soon. Warmly yours, Johannes. So yeah, that's the guy that had the seance with him.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
I wouldn't draw that conclusion just for seeing a book called The Prince. From this day forward, a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers and Innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the force of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again. That's very Trump of you. Well, Milton Pierce may not yet be fully fledged member of Oakmont legislature. He has already proven his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word but also in deed. First, Mr. Pierce has prepared and put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He's also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. Second, his campaign promises seem to have struck a chord with the public. Most notably, Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. It is just hyperbole. Is it just hyperbole, or could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Yeah. I see where the inspiration comes from.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
Yeah, not very well kept. Oh.
Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Yeah, no kidding. Could at least have tried to conceal some evidence.
The shape is familiar.
Yeah.
I've seen similar daggers before.
Yeah, we have. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouth descendants, and you have a rare You are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship and proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm yours, Anna Cavendish. Anna Cavendish was the mother, I believe, of Blackwood. I just call him Blackwood, but you know, the guy I just killed. EOD. No, Anna Cavendish is the leader of EOD, sorry. Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in our past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe one running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means, but otherwise you will have my full assistance. So, if you run for mayor, you should already have the money. You shouldn't rely on other people. That's Robert Throgmorton. He's very proud as well. He wouldn't give a dime to anybody. So, Robert Throgmorton, he's against Innsmouthers. He supports him. And then Anna Cavendish, which is part of EOD, which is like a Innsmouther help organization. They're also supporting him, so he's like the in-between. Is that his plan? That he can put them together and make it good, or like great again?
He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Yeah, that looks ridiculous. He sees himself as a Roman emperor. No, but it's interesting because those are not gonna get along. Anna and Throgmorton. They're like really opposite sides. And still he's trying to get them probably to vote him as a mayor. And
based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Yeah. Will there all of a sudden be a spawn of them now? No. Yeah, but I'm just saying that it's interesting because I think maybe his plan is to have me in the middle and blame me. The problem there is that I've helped Throgmorton and Anna a lot, so I don't see a reason why they would throw me under the bus. Okay, making a drink.
Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Okay, oh, Robert is like his butler, or?
Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so he's
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh,
wait,
it's all over me.
Change, or? I'm thinking what he's wearing here. 'Cause he has a vest there. No, it doesn't really seem like anything different, so he probably did this first.
Ah, where's my... Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
He drank first.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my... Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Everything set up. Maybe that's more. There you are. Bitch.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay. If you wish.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer? How can you be so sure?
Trust
all
me,
newcomers look the
Oakmoners
same.
know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You
Yeah,
know
but it
I
wasn't
didn't
me.
do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
Wait a second. Can he have a doppelganger? Because, you know, like, everyone else, like with the side missions and stuff, there's been a doppelganger. Like Brutus.
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different
Interesting.
Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Wow.
Oh, what?
That's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I
So
find
he
my
wants me to
campaign
kill his
hamstrung
mother?
by a distinct lack of
What the hell?
resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Yeah, I mean, what? I could just threaten him, but I'm not sure if that's gonna actually make me kill him. Which would not be a good idea, because that wouldn't really clear me. I'll do it.
Well, if that's what it'll take, I guess I have no choice.
Just make sure it looks natural and clean. You know the carpets there cost a fortune. Actually, take this.
Yeah, I
Comes
don't know.
well recommended from Professor Cavendish. Put it in her drink or something.
Don't tell me how to do my job. Don't tell me how to murder people.
Your wish is my command. Anything else?
My dearest mother, Agatha, is currently at her manor.
Oh, I know
Here's
that
the
one.
address. And Reed, don't come
Agatha
back here
Christie?
after. People shouldn't see me with you.
But the thing is that it wasn't me. So, if he really believes it was me, and thought he saw that it was me, then do I have a doppelganger just like Brutus? He was married recently, so it's not... There. Hereby certified that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane, residing at the Revenue House on the corner of Powder House Street and Orchard Avenue, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with the license issued by the City of Oakmont, Massachusetts, numbered. Machine gun ready.
The door won't budge.
In case there's monsters. Hello.
Are you
sir.
Glenn Byers?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you
Who
kind
are
of
you?
look the same.
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay.
God, he
How
looks
did you
really
find me?
similar.
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. You and I look rather similar, wouldn't
Yeah.
you say? How is that possible?
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family, my sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers. I did, but they sent me... Drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I have no guts to touch it.
What? They sent you something, the police?
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to. It's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I,
like
Mr.
it,
Reed.
though?
I'm sorry that I put you in this position,
Makes
but
sense,
I will
though.
make it right. I promise.
He just, like, he couldn't help it. His family was in danger. Oh.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope.
Oh, so the police didn't send it, the murderers did, or kidnappers. It seems like you're reluctant to do the job. Here's a little something to motivate you get on with it. I don't know why, but I think it's Carpenter. All of a sudden.
Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
I don't know, I just don't trust anybody.
So, the home of a suffragette, huh?
I mean, that's good. Women vote.
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off. At least partially.
Kill Johannes Vandenberg or they die. That's not so hard to read. Mr. Reed, you can read, right?
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. I do that all the time. Dear Diary, Mom's got a new sheik. Things seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps and gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looks so beautiful in a wedding dress and happy. A guy in a terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny. I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing. I said to get lost, and today writing ends. So it's her son, but
Some of
he's
the
a good
boards
guy
look fresh. No dust.
and doesn't hold it against.
Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood. Crepe, silk, and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn.
It's hard to tear a dress. I mean, depends on the quality, but... Can you see anything?
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Oh, he's old. I thought he was like a tiny little kid. Oh, fuck you.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
I think I'm starting to get the picture. A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor, and the rest of the assailants left with the hostages.
Gang hideout. So this is definitely where I need to kill people, right? They're gonna be like, ah, you're here, let's kill you. plan more. Don't know why I'm sneaking, just kind of feel like it. Probably gonna need to shoot them. Just empty. It's unusual. Oh yeah, it's one of those hidden doors. Of course there is. So now I need to shoot them. And this opens up.
Hi there, Billy.
Who's gonna shoot?
Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same
Really?
to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Yeah,
Why did you
keep
need the
them?
buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Yeah, I met him in a
Billy,
bar.
holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes,
Why?
we'll set them free.
But when the time comes, we'll set them free.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
I mean, that's all I could do, right? I mean, maybe I could have done it differently and been like, I'll come back later. Why are they so important, though? Like,
The door won't budge.
why are they so important? Don't get it. Barry Morgan, fisherman disturbed by Innsmouthers catching all the fish. Luther Merritt, daughter raped and killed. Guilt of EOD members unproven. Wallace Rose injured in a fight with Innsmouthers. George Cavendish, name circled in red. Wife joined EOD. Bore a child that wasn't his. Yeah, that one we know. Kenneth Harvey saw Innsmouthers stealing from him. Delaney Jensen's son disappeared in shells, blames Innsmouthers. Aggrieved by EOD. Hey Abram Flo. Yeah, I've been gone for a while. I'm sorry about that. I had a company last weekend, so I couldn't stream. But I will stream today and tomorrow. I'm gonna finish up this game. That is the plan. I got it, Billy. We'll make sure no one from the exhibition gets back to shore, and if anyone slips through, I'll get just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name Lewis Flynn. Very obedient, will do everything he is told to. Provide him with detailed instructions. Yours, A. Is that Anna? Interesting. Afika mothers join things to be told to Graham of their intelligible intellectual abilities, similar to those of 3-year-old child, but will continue to evolve mentally, will perform simple orders immediately after brought to life. Understanding of complex sentences will come later. Ah, that's nice. It's probably very late for you then, like right now, but it's nice to get something to eat. Yeah, I had my little brother here for the weekend last weekend. It was really nice. We just hang out and played Fall Guy. Yeah, 3 a.m. It's 11 a.m. here, so... Math. I think it's 8 hours between us. Though expendable, they are living beings and require chemicals to sustain optimal level and functioning. In potassium, cod liver oil, it's good for their tissue. We'll ask for sugar, do not give. Is this the Dobbelganger things? It's so interesting. A map and a company piece of paper with coordinates written. Steps to return spirits of long dead ones to corporal life. Essential salts. Copy the formula from the Berlo Grimoire. Pardon in invocation should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter the Apono. Dice, mice. Oh yeah, that was the incantation, right? The seance that Johannes did with this guy. Combine together and present to Hill. Just give him the books and hints. Let him find everything on his own. That's Brutus.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Yeah, 'cause that's Albert down there. I'm gonna use this. That's Albert. That's Robert Throckmorton's son, and he died. And that's Blackmore, or whatever it's called, and I killed him. You missed that. But I killed him because he was giving me the option to either get cured by him or me killing him, basically. And that's the guy I saved in the beginning. That's the murder of Robert's son Albert. That's Anna, right? Anna Cavendish? I think. And that's me. And that's my, not doppelganger, but he looks so similar to me. His family is kidnapped and I'm saving him. He's gonna turn himself to the police. That's Brutus. That's... Who is that guy again? Don't remember, it was a long time ago. And that's Robert's father. And the son that's dead. Mr. Dronnan, your proposal provided too tempting to resist. I will tell the police whatever you need. Though in return I will require some assistance in my election campaign to steal the MP. So, Mr. Dronnan hired, or something. I don't know. God, this is getting complex. Well, I killed these guys. Just for the fancies. Oh, hey.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us.
You also look kind of
I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you?
I mean, it's the son of the other guy.
I'm a private eye. And your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Yeah, that's the son of the guy that is kind of like a doppelganger to me. He doesn't look exactly like me, but it's the character model. So, but from what I understand, that guy is not really his dad. So how come he looks like him?
Have you come to save us?
Yes. I'm the savior. I did kill these people though, so please don't be afraid of me. First. Repentant sinner. Nice guy or not, Byers killed a man and must face the consequences for what he did. Byers is just a poor victim forced to commit a crime. Yeah, of course. That's not even a question. He's completely not innocent, but Byers and I look alike. Milton Pierce knows that I did not murder Johannes Vandenberg, but for some reason he's setting me up. Pearson really believes he saw me at the Crimson Knee. He mistook. Yeah, of course, that's true as well.